The Naperville Township Board of Trustees recently met to consider the city's proposal for shared services for Naperville Township's Highway Department. Naperville News 17's Alyssa Bohennick has more.
It's a plan supported by the governor, the city, and now the township, as the Board of Trustees voted 4-1 to endorse consideration of shared services of the township's Highway Department, a move that would save taxpayers roughly $800,000 a year. Under the plan, the frequency of some services would increase, like mowing of the parkways, which would shift from about 5 mows annually with the township to around 20 with the city. Other services, however, like brush collection, would decrease, from 6 pickups to just 1. The idea left township residents with mixed feelings.
Now, maybe the money savings is not really because the city is more efficient. Maybe it's just because our services would be reduced under the new plan. So somebody needs to figure out what those numbers are.
Well, I believe this type of initiative has a great potential to provide services to the stakeholders of these communities at a considerable reduction in cost to taxpayers.
Trustee Bob Wegner, the only vote against the proposal, didn't like the idea of losing representation at the township level, seeing as highway staff would be reduced from 7 people to 2.
Governments divest themselves, turn things back over to local control, which in turn saves money. I haven't heard any of that. I've heard taxation without representation, which is what started this country on the great path it's been. I will not vote to endorse this now, or very likely without the approval of Stan, the Highway Commissioner. I will not support it going forward.
That approval may not come, as Stan Wojtasiak, who would have final say on the matter, wants to see the proposal handled differently.
It's too big of a decision. It involves the lives of too many people and too much money involved for one person to make that decision. I believe it has to come from the voters.
In the case of this vote, a dialogue has now been opened to move the conversation forward.
I think it's an opportunity for us to lead the way to deliver smarter, more efficient government. But this step, and let me be clear about that, is to simply, endorse the consideration, which would move into hearings, further analysis.
I'm Alyssa Bohennick for Naperville News 17.
If the plan were to move forward, the city would be responsible for maintaining the township's 16 miles of roads.